too many times I see people try to execute a plan that doesn't quite meet them where they're at, right? They think they have to work out every single day for hours just to get a result, and they have to, go on some crazy diet just to get a result. And they try to fit that into an already calendar challenge schedule, we'll call it. And it becomes too massive, it becomes too daunting, right? And they start slipping up, and eventually they throw in the towel. A common question I get all the time is, how do I stay consistent with my workouts? And there are a ton of factors that go into staying consistent with anything, but the one thing that always comes to mind is clarity of action and simplicity, and also identity. And I'll explain that a little bit later, but too many times I see people try to execute a plan that doesn't quite meet them where they're at, right? They think they have to work out every single day for hours just to get a result, and they have to, go on some crazy diet just to get a result. And they try to fit that into an already calendar challenge schedule, we'll call it. And it becomes too massive, it becomes too daunting, right? And they start slipping up, and eventually they throw in the towel. Consistency starts by creating a plan that is so easy that it's hard to fail at. That's where it starts, right? And that's because you want to stack up the small wins over time, and then eventually double down on that momentum. That's the recipe for consistency, right? It also requires evidence and confirmation that you're moving in the right direction, which gives you that emotional charge, right? And it gives you the desire that becomes infectious and almost addictive that you can't say no to, right? And that's how you change your behaviors and your habits over time. So I just want to give you 2 strategies in this video that have really helped me and my clients in terms of staying consistent, right? And these are just 2 quick hacks that you can start right now. So number 1, with the workouts. Adopt a higher frequency and a lower volume approach to training. Okay, what I mean by that is keep the workouts short, a little more intense maybe, right? You want to get your heart rate up in these workouts. 15 minutes a day, right? I call this the entrepreneur's workout strategy. And in 15 minutes a day, keeping things very simple, calisthenics, push-ups, squats, if you got a pull-up bar, it's really all you need. Maybe some jumping jacks, these types of things. 15 minutes of that a day, every single morning. And you can produce incredible results with just that. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is to stack up the daily wins, right? Everyone knows that a solid morning routine is likely going to do you some good, right? And it's going to arm you with the confidence and the confirmation that you're doing something right, and that's going to help you face other challenges in the day, right? A great morning is going to likely lead to you doing the things that you know you need to be doing, right? Like a workout, right? And a good 15-minute workout will make you feel incredible, physically, mentally, right? All of that. And with that win under your belt, you're going to stack up more wins throughout the day, right? Now, it's important to search for the lead dominoes, right? So everyone knows a good morning routine is going to help. But if you're starting your morning routine in the morning, in my opinion, you're too late. You're too damn late, right? Start in the evening. That's the lead domino. If you want to wake up earlier, if you want to have a morning routine, have some more time for yourself and your health in the morning, then you need to start in the evening, right? And don't try to climb a mountain here. Try to climb a hill first, right? Set the goal for 10 to 20 minutes just to wind down in the evening. Maybe it's some breath work, writing out your intentions for the next day, a 5-minute journal. These types of things can yield massive results, right? Incredible results, because if you do that, you're going to wake up earlier, you're going to feel better. That's going to lead to more wins throughout the day, right? So the best morning routine starts in the evening. Excuse me. So those are just 2 quick things that you can do right now, and those are some big levers that I've seen really help with a lot of the guys that I've worked with, and then being in the trenches with these guys and really testing what works and what doesn't, and including myself, right? I'm always experimenting on myself first, and when I've struggled with consistency in the past, those are two things that I always fall back on. Okay, now realize this: lasting consistency is just an afterthought. That's the result of a lot of commitment and generally a change in identity. Lasting consistency is an identity. And it's the key to getting radical results in wherever you want to get radical results in. Body, mind, business, relationships, whatever it is. Especially if you don't always want it to feel like a grind, right? And that takes a lot of work. It does. It takes a lot of self-discovery. It takes a lot of self-honesty and accountability. And it may be a mountaintop that you don't ever quite reach, but it's certainly worth fighting for. So if you're struggling to stay consistent, realize that it's going to be identity, it's going to be habits, it's going to be behaviors, and simplicity and clarity, right? You need clarity, you need charge, and you need confirmation that you're moving in the right direction, right? If you could use some help with that, I may have some resources that can help. Some of my frameworks that have been really helpful for my clients to kind of stop wasting time on the things that don't really matter, like over obsessing over diet strategy and training, and really start focusing on the real actionable steps that lead to lasting change. So if that resonates with you, let me know in the comments. I'll make sure to send it your way. On your side, it's Taylor.